Broadcasting all over the world at urbanbroadcastmedia.com. Delivering love and inspiration 24/7. This is UBM Praise. The following show is paid programming and does not necessarily express the views and opinions of Urban Broadcast Media and its subsidiaries. Thank you for listening to UBM Praise.
Okay, ladies, do any of y'all want to hang with Sir Walter Jones on Today?
Yeah!
Not at all. We don't want you. Please don't come. No, I'm just joking. You can come along.
Totally.
I got a special treat for you this evening. A young man that you all know is Joe the Policeman from the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama. I want you to put your hands together and welcome him to the stage. Big round of applause.
Sir Walter Jones.
Who is it?
Sir Walter Jones.
What's his name?
Sir Walter Jones.
Whose show is this?
Sir Walter Jones.
Who is it?
Sir Walter Jones.
Say it again.
Sir Walter Jones.
Who you with?
Sir Walter Jones.
One more again.
Sir Walter Jones.
The Sir Walter Jones Show. Co-host Alvin Carter. We are a Christian talk show in where we tackle all the hot topics in a believer's walk.
That's right.
Wednesday is Music Business Night. We feature new and old artists. We talk about the music ministry in churches, choirs, musicians, music directors, etc. And we talk about publishing, record deals, ASCAP, etc.
Sir Walter Jones.
Who is it?
Sir Walter Jones.
What's his name?
Sir Walter Jones.
Whose show is this?
Sir Walter Jones.
Who is it?
Hey you, singers, musicians, writers, and producers. Feel like your career is on a treadmill? Tune in to the Sir Walter Jones Show, and we have tips or the solution for you.
Hello everybody, Sir Walter Jones Show. I am he, and I am glad to be here. It is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
You too loud.
My neighbor too loud. Call the popo. Yeah, we're here. It is what is it? Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. My days are getting so cross, man. I don't know.
I understand. They blurred together. They all a day.
They all a day. That is. Jesus said, "And then that 12 hours in the day," and I thought that maybe there was the wrong Bible I was reading. But the Jews celebrate 12 hours. We do the 24-hour stuff.
So what happened to the other 12?
Well,
night is another day, so day is one thing and night's another.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, 6 p.m. That's it. It's over.
So night is a whole nother.
Yeah. 12
so
hours.
we should call day one thing and night another.
Yeah.
So like we got Wednesday.
Yep.
Then we should have Thursday Eve.
This is true. I mean, you make sense. Even though, welcome back, Alvin Carter. I missed the intelligence.
Wow.
I've been on here by myself and then haven't been intelligent whatsoever. Yeah. All right. Don't agree. I don't want nobody agreeing out there.
Yeah, I ain't scared of you.
I'm scared. Today we had a scheduled show about we call it the quartet effect, but we're going to do that next week because we had cancellations. But today I posed a question to Alvin C. Carter. Since he's been gone so long, I figured let's make him work. And I need to know what we could do today for a show. It's our music business show. And he came up with this bright idea to talk about the versatility in songwriting. I said, bam, that's it. You took a break long enough. Now your mind has come back to the earth. And
always a pimp.
Yeah.
Always pimping me.
Always pimping. So the versatility of songwriting, but then I had to figure out, okay, how am I going to do this within a couple hours? Because, by the time you told me this, I was...
it was 10 a.m.? Yeah, he just woke up, right?
I did. I got musician's hours. And then it wasn't until 11 o'clock till I really got out of bed. So we had to put together some montages of people who we thought would perfectly fit today's show. the versatility in songwriting. The crossover effect, we're going to call this. Yeah, what is it about these artists here that help them to not just launch their career, but keep their careers going decade after decade? Still today, some of these artists are still going strong. Whether they may not be recording so much, but their show is touring.
Yeah, some of them acting like they black when they white.
Some of them do act like they will. All this transracial color.
Transracial, wow.
Getting on my...
Can you imagine Michael McDonald in a Pentecostal service?
And still don't know. And you still don't know what he's saying. Michael, it's just 2 words. Woo, stop it. Yeah, I can imagine being a preacher. Today's sermon is what a fool believes.
That's a good message.
That's a good message. What a fool believes. Yeah, so the versatility of songwriting, and find out what's going on. We got some stuff here. We're gonna play some wild stuff. So
believe that
yeah,
I preach.
I know. You know when you see. Ooh, let me wait. Let me write this down.
That's Thursday. Oh my jeez, I got to go research that.
I gotta write this down. Let me see.
What a fool!
What's that?
I'm gonna tell you what
what's that character?
He came from somewhere back and long ago. Okay.
Whew. Yeah, what's that boy? King of the Hill. Boom Howard. Yes, so I know some deacons in the church that talk just like that when they praying. Lord, I want you to really?
Uncle Pecos. At my mother's intimate. The pastor didn't go. He sent his associate minister. And he couldn't read. But I was looking at my uncle. I was like, "You got it memorized. Can you help out?" I had 2 of them that was, they looking at me like, behave.
Well, he could probably be Willie Wilson's Secretary of State. Hey, we're going to talk about the crossover effect.
Fifth chapter.
Turn to 5th chapter. The book of poems.
Psalms.
Psalms.
Yes. Okay, this music, not Bible.
Yeah, this music. Yeah, I'll stop that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Brett. Welcome back, man. Turn to the book of Job. These are music stars and their kids who went Hollywood. And again, here are some artists actresses and actors who then turned to that next generation and brought them over. Ice Cube, for instance.
Okay.
He has a son, Doughboy, I think they call him.
Right? They call him Doughboy?
Yeah, Doughboy. Okay. And then you got T.I. and Messiah Harris. Wow. His name is Messiah? Really?
That's some bold stuff.
That's some bold.
I would never name my child. That's too much pressure.
That's too much pressure. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Then you got Diana Ross and Tracy Ellis Ross.
Okay.
It says the boss passed her actress traits to her daughter, Tracy, who took the baton and ran with it. She's on the that sitcom Blackish. So
befitting.
Mm-hmm. They're very befitting. Yeah. Then you have Will Smith and Willow Smith. Sometimes that's a tragedy that's about to happen.
Jaden is a tragedy.
Mm-hmm. I put my hair. What is it? I whip my hair back and forth. That's cool.
I don't know. I just know that boy wore a dress.
Yeah, he did. Cool. I know. Lenny Kravitz and Zoe Kravitz. That's a empire there. You got Master P and Romeo. Nah. Now, I went to Master P's music seminar, and I was highly, highly blessed by it. Believe it or not, I learned so much from that thing there. Right next door was the gospel seminar. I didn't even go to that because I wasn't gonna learn nothing.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Alan Thicke and Robin Thicke. Okay, y'all know the Thick Boys.
Thick Sons.
The Thick Sons, yeah.
Thick Son. Well, I think the daddy is more talented than the son.
Yeah, I agree with that too. You got another Diana's, let's see, Evan Ross. Let's see. What is Evan on? Crazy, what is this? The Wiz? Let me see. No, sorry, that's his mama. Crazy, Sexy, Cool. Whatever that is. The TLC story. The Hunger Games, I mean. And a 90210. Yeah. So, then you got Reverend Run and Vanessa Simmons.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's see. And you got Diddy and Quincy. Diddy Quincy. The Quincy. And then you've got, now, crossover gospel artists. Leandra Johnson. You know, if you're not careful, you'll see her passing out cigarettes in the poor neighborhood. Those of you who don't know that, yes. Lecrae Moore.
Okay.
Since his third solo album, Rebel, remained on the Billboard charts for 78 weeks after becoming the first Christian rap album to take #1 position. Christian rapper Lecrae may not necessarily be a household name just yet, but he's certainly well on his way. And I think they're talking about he was going to do a secular project. Fred Hammond, of course, a crossover effect. You got, as soon as this thing, hurry up here. BB and CC have always been crossover effect, of course. More so BB than CC nowadays because she stayed true to CCM.
What about those double crosses?
Double crosses?
You know, you got people in the music industry that do double cross you.
Double cross.
Double cross.
You got Kirk Franklin, of course. We did the Kirk Franklin event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for answering my question.
Yeah, Marvin Sapp. You got Yolanda Adams, who Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis produced her project. Sounds of Blackness. All right. An amazing group. Been following them for years. We did the Mary Mary effect already, so we know about Mary Mary. James Fortune.
Okay.
Wasn't so fortunate, by the way. Donnie McClurkin. Crossover. And then we've got Tone or B. Slade. And, well, no comment. Okay, so these are all of the people who you may know about. Then you got CCM crossovers, the 15 greatest Christian crossover artists. 15 is Under Oath, 14 is Owl City, 13 is Reliant K, 12 Jars of Clay. Okay, these guys were on MTV.
Jars of Clay, yes.
Stacey Oracle. You got Switchfoot. I've heard them in concert. They're really good. Skillet, number 9. 8, Kirk Franklin. 7, Flyleaf. 6, Daltrey, another great singer. 5, Lifehouse. 4 is POD. 3 is DC Talk. Okay, we know him. DC does a lot of stuff. Sometimes Kirk Franklin gets with them. And anyway, the brother who comes out of the DC Talk, I can't remember his name. It'll come to me in a minute. 2 is The Fray, and number 1 is Amy Grant.
Wow.
Yeah. They said this chick pioneered the crossover move. Notoriously going pop as the church waged its big orthodox finger. She eventually came back, however, and the Christian music market gave her a big hug and said, "You're ours."
Yeah.
Ain't that something? Who else have they done that with? Because I know they did it with Rosetta Tharpe. Church of God in Christ just tossed
Al Green.
Al Green, that's true. Yeah.
Well, Rance Allen never crossed over, but they thought he was a secular artist.
Because of that hit song in the 70s.
I Belong to You and all of some of his other songs, but he never crossed over, but they thought he did.
That's true.
He just covered a lot.
What's his name ever cross? Well, he may be a cross dresser. What's his name? Little Richard.
Yeah, he did open a church.
Yeah,
he opened a church, and but once he put on a stage to do gospel, he couldn't resist.
He couldn't do it.
That stage took him over.
Yeah, it did.
He's supposed to be up there doing some gospel rendition or something, and then went bob lobbaloo bobbing again.
Yeah, he sure did.
Blim blam boom.
Shut up.
You told Prince he was wearing purple before he was born.
Sure did.
So he taught Paul McCartney how to holler.
He did. Yeah, he did.
Where he at now, Little Richard?
Little Richard, somewhere being little.
I ain't heard nothing about him passing yet.
No, I haven't heard about it. Toby Mac, thank you, Natalie Bullock.
Yeah,
Toby Mac.
Natalie know.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, let's get to some of these hits. So
Okay.
called. All right. Let's start with Lady Gaga.
Oh.
Every time I say her name, I think about my babies.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga. This song here called Bad Romance. And if you're dating her, trust me. It's bad.
I can't even imagine her being romantic.
No, I can't imagine either.
It's like fast food.
Yeah.
Not sit down.
No romantic. I can imagine being in Rome, but not the tick part.
Wow, Rome's a big city, so you
It
gotta
is.
say she's
Okay, now this is how we know Baba. What's her name? Gaga?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Guru Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Okay, by this song here, and I'm trying to get through this with my earplugs on. Okay, she's speaking in some tongue. Okay, and then comes Poker Face. And sometimes when some folks around me, I want to poke them in the face.
No, that's it. What poker face mean?
Okay.
It's for when you're playing the game.
Oh, the game. Oh.
And your face is a tail. Or
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have a tail.
You
They
don't
can't
have a tail?
tell,
Really?
usually, because poker's all about lying. To play that game, you got to be a good liar.
So you took that thrill from me, huh? Because I really want to poke some folks in the face.
Oh, go ahead. Whatever you want.
Okay. All right, so this is Lady Gaga. As y'all who don't really know her real ability for being almost a musical genius in a sense in that era, and that
if you want to know the difference between an artist and an entertainer, she shows you both within herself.
She sure did. That's right.
All her claim to fame is entertainment.
Absolutely.
All what we're just listening to now is all entertainment.
All entertainment. Yes.
But once she got on that stage with Tony Bennett,
and here we go. The lady is a tramp. Here's the Gaga you Christians don't know.
She gets too hungry for
At Tony Bennett.
80-something years old.
And still doing it.
but she never comes late.
I never bother with people that I hate.
Say what?
That's why this chick is a tramp.
You see what I'm saying?
She doesn't like crap
I can't give you anything but love.
and girls.
Is that your lawyer?
That's me, B3. Ooh, I gotta change that, honey.
I can't give you anything.
She sounds like a totally different singer.
Yep. That
I
says
mean,
something.
the way it's like she hit a switch
Uh-huh.
or EQ. She pulled a level down and said, "I'm gonna go high mids, take the highs out."
That's it.
Hit a vibrato.
Yep.
You don't hear any of that in her other stuff.
No, you don't. It makes you wonder, who is the real Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some artists are pushed to do certain things for years.
Yeah, like Prince.
That's right. Pink.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause
Like
they really purple.
Yeah, they really are. Or Lauryn Hill, the same way. She doing what she really wanted to do now.
Yeah.
That's why she fell off the face of the earth for some of y'all. But she still got a subgroup of people who love her.
Yeah.
Let's go to Philip Bailey.
Oh wow.
Here's a song called "I'll Write the Song." This is when he was with Earth, Wind, and that
He's still with
smoky stuff, fire, huh?
He's still. And
Yeah.
Actually, he's at the helm of the group now.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Well, in the touring band, that is, they don't record much anymore. They did.
Yeah. But they didn't have to get the radio. They sell it at their tours. They make
That's
more
what
money.
that's my point. Yeah, because artists don't make records anymore for sales, for like they used to be. It's just about passing out.
He has a gospel album that came out in the late 80s, early 90s. I have it, and it is...
Oh, we're going there.
Oh, it's a beautiful piece.
Oh, yeah. I know. We're going
Come
there.
Before His Presence is such a wonderful, powerful worship piece that nobody know nothing about.
I do. I had that album.
Oh, okay.
Well, I had that cassette.
I had that. Yeah. I found
Yeah.
the cassette.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is a great song from Earth, Wind & Fire. Just so beautiful. And, of course, many of you, if you haven't heard this song, because you're living on the rock, then came Reason, which is a song that he belted.
Yeah.
Both in studio or then live version with that saxophone behind him.
Yes.
Yeah. Can't go wrong. 1975.
He almost sang them identical.
Yeah.
Until the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which takes strong discipline.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that's a little too explicit.
We only giving y'all examples, okay? Just some samples.
So making
right?
me my toes.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Okay, then 1984 he came out with this gospel album, a song called "God Is Love," from the album "The Wonders of His
Wonders
Love."
of His Love. Yeah, that name of it.
Come on now, I'm real. Yeah, no. Written by Leonard Gaston here.
Yeah, Deacon Gaston's the youngest boy on the mama side.
Yeah, that boy. Twice removed. He went from.
It don't even sound like himself. He's using his natural tone. Too.
Sure is. You didn't feel it on Reason.
No. Well, you might call him the name of God afterwards.
He might. This is true. This is true.
He played drums on this too.
Yeah.
And he's the MC of the Hawkins family. What is this album?
Well, let's go there. Going to a Place.
Yeah.
The Hawkins Family, featuring Maurice White and Philip Bailey.
Play Daniel Hawkins.
My name is Philip Bailey, and I'm your host for the evening, and it is indeed a great
My name is
pleasure.
Philip Bailey, and
Sound like that guy here
We'd
now,
like to welcome
that lives here now, come from Tri-City, you know.
Oh, that guy.
Musical
Yeah.
and recording. Please welcome.
That piano, man.
That's Daniel boy. That Daniel
That can't go wrong. Y'all go to the what we call it, the Walter Hawkins effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Now those are 32s he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16s or 32s. I think it might be 16. No,
Okay,
yeah.
just call it 48 and go.
That's 16. Horns! And then walked in this ballad called "Eternal Life." All right. Now this is not Philip, but this is Maurice and Edwin, I believe, doing it. And I think it's my favorite song on that whole
I
album.
love this song.
Yeah.
This one and on this album, Track Christ.
Track Christ. Yes, sir.
In the Track Christ, Philip Bailey takes the tag and they fade out.
Sure did. He started screaming. Yeah. He sure did. He sure did. Yeah. I just hurt my throat by doing it. That's the reason.
Yes.
The sultry sound of Edwin Hawkins. And when I was younger, I couldn't tell the difference between Maurice or Edwin when they came in on this song. I didn't know which one was which.
Of course, your ears much more.
Yeah.
Now you can tell.
Yeah.
One has more vibrato than the other.
Yeah.
And the timbre of Maurice's voice is a little lighter than Edwin's.
You'll find yourself.
These songs get missed by so many of us.
Yes, it does.
The depth of the lyrics,
Yeah.
the complexity of the chord structure.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't even sound like black folk music.
No, it doesn't. It really don't. Now,
Because I can hear white folk doing this.
yeah, oh yeah.
White folk, white folks on. They cross over.
They cross over. Just over cross. Okay, and then what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to Aretha Franklin, and we know her by "I Never Loved."
Another man.
She never loved man.
The way she
be
loved
loving
Jesus.
that guy. Well, his name might have been Jesus because she sure was talking about him. Because he was the.
She talking about Glenn Turman.
Glenn.
He was preaching with his name.
Was,
Preacher called it Coolie High.
Sure was.
Preach.
Preach. Okay, we know her from that. Now, the average audience pretty much know the diversity of Aretha. You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. And basically what we're doing is we're playing a lot of these artists' older stuff, and we're trying to show you the transition as they begin to cross. Aretha is an amazing pianist, by the way.
Yeah. Starting off as her daddy's sermonic soloist.
That's right. That's right.
He bought his own musician.
Yeah, Reverend Franklin.
CL.
Got shot and stayed in a coma for, forever almost.
Now, what's funny is my mother was a Sunday school musician at his church in Detroit when they first got married. Well, my brother was born in Detroit.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that. They talk about down on the earth people. She said they were pretty cool.
Really?
All of them was in that church. Ashton Simpson, Gay, they would all hang out there at Detroit.
Sure, absolutely.
Kind of like the churches today. People who are in between hits, they go to the church.
They do. You're
the
right.
Trinity Church.
You're right. Yeah, there was one church in a city where people that's where the central place to go to. But this here, she did something amazing on stage, and you will hear Sting introducing her.
Sting?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I believe it was Sting. 1998.
Unfortunately, tonight his doctors have advised him to
give
that sore throat a rest. The selection he was going to perform was Nessun Dorma. 2 nights ago at Music Cares, another legendary voice performed that same song, one you might not expect. She's agreed to step in for a friend, Luciano, literally at a moment's notice. Ladies and gentlemen, Aretha Franklin.
Now, I want this entire thing to play because I need you to hear.
This is what propelled her to be
this did it.
A staple in the music community.
This did it. Nessun Dorma Torandat. Not even easy to say. But it gives you chills.
Nessun dorma, nessun dorma. Tu pure, o principessa, nella tua fredda stanza, guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. Within my heart, my secret lies, and what his name is, none shall know, none, till on thy eyes I confess it, soon as morning light shall my kisses break the silence that made thee mine.
Aretha Franklin. Luciano, I know you're at home cheering Aretha, cheering quietly, but cheering nonetheless. On behalf of the Recording Academy, it gives me great pleasure to present you with this year's Grammy Living Legend Award in absentia. I know you've promised to be here next year to accept the award. Living is the perfect word for you, Luciano, for not only do you possess one of the greatest voices ever, but your spirit and zest for life is singular. You give your all, and each and every time you walk on stage, and speaking personally, there's no greater thrill on earth for me than to be in the audience witnessing a Pavarotti performance, and I know I'll be doing so again very soon. There's no one more deserving of this honor than you, and the entire world is a better place because we are fortunate enough to share it with you. I'm taking this home and keeping it until I see you or until I become a living legend. I think I'll be seeing you first. Congratulations, ciao Luciano.
Log on to urbanbroadcastmedia.com and check out the many services Urban Broadcast Media provides. Whether it's social media, video production, radio broadcasting, or audio recording, we got you covered.
Look what happens when you buy 3 boxes of Purina Cat Chow. You get 1 box free.
Purina Cat Chow. Chow, chow, chow. Buy 3 bags of Purina Cat Chow and get a coupon good for 1 bag free. Purina Cat Chow. Chow, chow, chow.
No matter what size you buy, you can mail in proofs of purchase and get a coupon good for 1 free.
Purina Cat Chow. Chow, chow, chow.
So, buy any 3 Purina Cat Chow now and get 1 free.
Chow, chow, chow.
You're the Pepsi generation. Come and have a Pepsi day. Come on, come on, come on and taste the Pepsi way. Come on, come on, come on and have a Pepsi day. Wrap a thirsty smile around it. Raise a Pepsi up and down it. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Have a Pepsi day.
Hey, this is Julie Norwood with 60 seconds of cool inspiration for your day. Dogs are said to be man's best friend. Dogs are loyal. Dogs are instinctive. Dogs can enrich your life, and dogs can teach you life lessons. Ladies, if you want to bedazzle your husband, greet him with as much enthusiasm as a dog does when his master comes home. Gentlemen, be as loyal to your wife as a dog is to his owner. That no matter how long the wait, you'll find the dog waiting. Dogs forgive. They don't keep score. And when you didn't have time to take the dog for a walk, it doesn't remember it the next time. Instead, it just lives in the moment. Oh yeah, and dogs play every day. The 16th century phrase, "it's a dog's life," in this sense, appears to have positive validity. Truly, life will be a kinder place when we learn from dogs what matters most. That's 60 seconds of cool inspiration with Julie Norwood. For more inspiration, check out my webpage, julienorwood.com. God loves you, and He has an awesome plan for your life.
The following show is paid programming and does not necessarily express the views and opinions of Urban Broadcast Media and its subsidiaries. Thank you for listening to UBM Praise.
Hi ho and welcome back.
Welcome back. Yes! Hey you, singers, musicians, writers, and producers. Feel like your career is on a treadmill? Tune in to the Sir Walter Jones Show, and we have tips or the solution for you.
Nessun Dorma, Luciano Pavarotti, rest in peace. That was 1998, y'all. Sting and Aretha Franklin, amazing, just amazing. And those of you who don't know Sting, oh boy, y'all been hiding under a brick too.
Oh my God,
that man right there is just crazy. Where he from? The Police, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't stand so,
man.
Don't stand so close to me.
Yeah.
Roxanne.
All those stuff. We're going to 1972. We really pretty much know Aretha by her gospel while she was doing the secular. She kind of walked away from the gospel for a little bit. Came back with James Cleveland and the Southern California Community Choir in 1972. This major hit, Mary Don't You Weep. Now tell Martha don't moan.
That song don't make sense to me.
It never did make sense to nobody, but we loved it.
It's a hit.
It was a hit because they went from talking about Mary to Martha to Pharaoh. Pharaoh's army got drowned in the Red Sea. Then he went back to, oh, by the way, Mary.
Shut up. Stop all that crying.
Shut up. And I think the song was like 35 minutes long. But it was a hit. You might have heard James Cleveland in the back saying, shh.
Shh with a lip.
Shh. I'm taking my pills because I got low blood. No blood at all. Yeah. Sounds like a chain gang.
Yeah, it does. That rhythm, that drive.
It is, yeah.
Ching.
Yeah.
Ching.
Oh, brother, we're out there.
Check.
Ching.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's the man working on the chain. Let's go to the Doobie Brothers, one of my favorite groups of the 1970s. What a fool. What a fool believes. 1979. Michael McDonald on a lot of the leads. You didn't know much about the other brothers, but you knew Michael. And this is what we know the Doobie
Kenny
Brothers
Loggins.
for. Yeah, Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Loggins was a Doobie brother too.
Yeah, well, yeah, he had a moment.
He was a Doobie brother. He was first one to leave and go solo.
Yeah, it did him good too.
Yeah.
To be created. Okay, go to minute by minute. I wonder if he worked at McDonald's during the drive-through.
Hello, may I help you? Cheeseburger. No Pepsi Coke.
Hey, I want a cheeseburger with fries, no Coke. Yeah, minute by minute. 1978. Another major hit. I think that electric, that Fender
Rhodes. Oh, it was signature.
Made this. Yeah, it was signature.
But it helps you hear how talented a keyboard player he was.
Absolutely. I agree.
And you know, he was in the 70s. He's a background singer because he does background on several, like Steely Dan. He's background on their Asia album. He's background on Kenny Loggins, and you can hear it because that voice distinct
comes on out.
Yeah.
Well, we go back a couple years, back to 72. Jesus is just all right with me.
I used to like this song, little boy. I don't know nobody singing it in
Yeah, those of you who didn't know this was the Doobies, this was the Doobie Brothers.
That sounds like Get Back, Jack, Do It Again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Steely Dan.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if they all were just part of the same label.
Probably. Because that same percussionist.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not, yeah, the Funk Brothers.
Funk Brothers didn't play for them.
No,
I'm just messing with you, man. Them the Rock Brothers.
Yeah, the Rock Brothers.
Listen to the organ.
This is sound like
this is the Jesus. What was it in the movement in the 70s? You had the Jesus.
The Jesus movement. Yeah,
yeah.
Because Andre Crouch was a part of it.
Yeah.
Bill Maxwell, of course. And they were just coming out of the time of the hippies of the 60s.
Yes.
They was all about Jesus.
How you change keys and go right back?
Yeah, and there's something. And there was a movie, there was a thing called, what was it called? That's
Gospel?
No, the play with Jesus.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yeah, Superstar.
Yeah.
There you go. And then on a show called What's Happening with Raj and Rerun and the rest of those guys, they made a little episode.
Yeah, What's Happening.
Yeah, here's a little scene. Well, Raj picked up the phone to call.
Hello there. The Doobie Brothers room, please. And I'll speak with any doobie who do be in.
Hello there. I be Roger Thomas. Which doobie you be?
That's kind of witty.
Yeah,
that's kind of witty.
Yeah, kind of witty. Yeah. The good. What's happening? Then they had What's Happening Now, of course. And then, they defunct.
Nothing didn't happen.
Yeah. What's happening? Nothing. We off the air. The Commodores picked up the mic, and they're singing about a house made of straw. Bricks. My bad. Brick house. 1977 was a very good year. How old was you in 1977?
77, I was about 8 years old, 9 years old.
Okay. All right.
I was 9. No,
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I remember the song though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's the name? Redid this song.
Get in trouble about this song.
From the what's the group that James Cleveland was a part of back in the 50s? The Caravan.
Yeah.
I
remember. Right?
Yeah. What's her name?
Dorothy Norwood.
Dorothy Norwood did this song. Go to YouTube, type in Dorothy Norwood Brick House, and laugh like Alvin right here. Yes, she did.
Off the air, I gotta tell you a story about her.
Okay, all right. Tell me off the air. Let's go to easy, because Alvin needs it easy right now.
Ooh, I needed that laugh right there.
You had Lionel Richie coming into his own, even though he's still with the Commodores. You could just hear the genius of the love song writing guy, Lionel Richie. And I used to enjoy playing the piano on this song here. It just felt good. I played it wrong, but it felt good. After Lionel left the group, they did a song called Night Shift. I thought it was a wonderful tribute to
that was a great song.
Yes,
the metaphor of night shift.
Yes,
not necessarily meaning death, but
right.
Gone on.
Gone on. Yeah. It was great writing on this.
And what's also funny is it was used as a soundtrack for a movie called Night Shift.
Is that right?
With Henry Winkler and the boy who played Batman, Michael Keaton.
Didn't know that.
And they worked as coroners.
Wow. Well, in this song he talked about, let's see, Jackie, I think Jackie Wilson maybe.
Jackie Wilson, Marvin Gaye. Who else is there? Who?
Huh?
That's it? Just those two verses?
Was it just those two?
It's somebody else.
Okay, he did Jackie, he did Marvin here. No, they were giving honor to the ones who had passed on. Let's see if the second verse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shoulder pads. Yeah, man. I remember that video. No, he's singing pride.
They had some good music within that band.
Yeah.
You forget, you don't think of them as Motown artists.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, Marlo was on voice check was this.
Okay. So they must have just featured those two guys. Let's see right here. So Jackie still okay. And then comes the gospel, Jesus' Love. Of course, Lionel was still with him at this time. And I remember hearing this song on the radio, and I said to myself, the Commodores and got saved. And the fun thing about that, though, the church still frowned on it a little bit because they were nervous that a secular group like that would write a song like
yeah,
this.
but it sounded more churchy than
it
some
did.
of the church songs.
It did. And again, it tells you about the church in itself, because they feel the church treat this song like we treat Martin Luther King, like he only belongs to us.
Yes,
we have carte blanche on him.
Yes,
and white folks say, you can't say Martin. You don't know Martin Luther King,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And when you look at the marches, it was a whole bunch of Caucasians marching.
Yeah, that's why I understand why old girl had to do what she had to do.
Yeah, well,
I don't know her name. Whether she Natalie or Blackley. What's the girl in Washington, Spokane?
Oh, that's true. That is true. Okay, let's go to Ray Charles.
He can tell you what to look like, or what to look for.
Well, he got a woman, and his woman is way over town.
Straight church, though.
Yeah, sure is. If you never saw the movie Ray, go see it, because that Jamie Foxx deserved that Oscar.
Yeah, he did.
He deserved it. What style is this? What era?
Straight 50s.
It sure is. Straight 50s.
Straight 50s.
Uh-huh. Bill Bailey and the Blue Notes, or whatever you call it. Doo-wop.
She give me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a kind of friend indeed.
Yes, she is.
I got a woman.
Where that woman at?
Way over town.
So good to me.
That's good to me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, which side of town he on when he's singing about it? Because when we go over to her side of town, he's singing about he got more than one woman.
Yeah, well, you know, Ray, if you saw the movie, Ray ain't gonna shake your hand, but he gonna rub your arm. You know, the nighttime is the right time. That's when he's going over to the other side of town.
It's a shame. I had never heard this song until the Cosby Show.
Ain't that something? And I didn't know it was Ray when I was watching that episode. I didn't know it was Ray until a year or two later after this. I was like, who was that?
That was so creative.
That was probably one of the best episodes of the Cosby Show to this day.
That was a good one.
That was maybe number 2. What's this style, Alvin C. Carter?
Blues all day long.
Straight blues. Yeah. It's blues, but it still has a 50s blues to it.
Yeah.
You hear it. 1962, he goes to...
it's like a boogie woogie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Boogie woogie. Mm-hmm. A slow boogie, though.
They would call that a shuffle. No, it's too fast for a shuffle.
Too fast. He goes country on us.
Yeah, he does.
This hit song called I Can't Stop Loving You, 1962. And he was criticized for it from some people. But this is what he really wanted to do when he left that. He was with Atlantic Records and he went over to the other record label. Those of you. Yeah, ABC. And he said, "This is what I want to do." A genius of a businessman, you know.
Oh yeah,
he didn't lose a lot of his creative ownership.
No, he didn't. He fought. Pay me in $1 bills.
Yeah, that's it.
I can feel that.
I can feel that.
It's useless to say.
Oh yeah.
So I'll just live my life.
As long as you're not gay. We're going to the hit Georgia, On My Mind.
That was Sir Walter Jones.
It's radio. They can't see me. Georgia, On My Mind. This number one. This is a staple, a standard. You can't sing this song unless you're Ray Charles. And now that they're gone, stop singing it, y'all.
Georgia.
Yes, sir. Man, I almost moved to Georgia because of this song.
Georgia.
You can have that state.
My son live there. Don't talk about my son, Larry.
Well, I say Atlanta because don't nobody know nothing about. Don't nobody know where they going there.
They don't know.
Everybody lost.
Yeah.
Keep Georgia on my mind.
Stay out of Savannah.
Really?
Yes, please.
What's in there?
What's over there?
What'd she do?
Well, I'm just gonna say 3 letters: K, K, and another K.
Oh yeah.
Stay out of Savannah. Okay.
Gotcha.
Good. I went through Savannah like I do the Lions Farm with the windows up and going 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, you can't go too fast. You can't go too slow.
No.
Go too fast, you get a ticket. Go too slow, you get shot.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Just keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Let's go to Shaka
That's
Khan.
straight church, though. His piano playing is straight church.
Yeah. Oh, you hear it. You hear it, man. This little runs, just amazing. Tell me something good. Oh. No, really. Tell me something good.
Jesus is low.
All right. Thank you. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. She's with old man Rufus. And Rufus. You hear that waka waka?
Yeah, that wah wah.
Yeah, that wah wah. Those of you who was into certain movies back in the 70s, y'all might know what I'm talking about. This was popular. This was the soundtrack of that time. Waka waka waka. Yeah, not Fozzie Bear.
Waka waka waka.
Fozzie was a bear.
Fozzie had some hair.
Yeah, and then with Rufus came 1983. Ain't nobody.
It was funny. It's the same guy who writes this stuff for her. Wrote Thriller. And half the songs on the Thriller album.
Is that right?
Temperton.
Oh, Rod Temperton. Sure.
No, that's Heat Wave. I'm sorry. That's wrong.
Rod Temperton wrote for Heat
No,
Wave?
he was in Heat Wave, not Rufus. I'm sorry.
Oh, he was in Heat Wave. Okay.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I got it confused a little bit.
All right. This sound like Thriller. Believe it or not, that beginning.
The 80s, the era of the Moog bass.
Yes, sir. That guy, he likes everything. And then 1984, she says, I feel for you. What? Huh? Yeah. Yes. Oh. I thought we had a scratch record.
No, he ain't over there pop locking.
Yeah, Dion's over here pop and locking. I need to lock him up.
Oh no. And see, we remember this stuff. That's Stevie's Wonder. Everybody was borrowing Stevie around this time. Just they didn't want him saying, they wanted to play. Just
oh
play.
no, it would be over if he sang on the album.
Yeah, right. It'd be over. Yeah. Now I remember being in college. Right. I remember being in college, Bethune-Cookman College. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
In Daytona Beach, and I was going through the bin where they throw all of the rejects of the cassettes. And one of the, I think they had before Tower Records debunked.
Okay.
And the lady says, here's a project called Echoes of an Era. And I said, that's Shaka Khan. She says, you will not believe the sound that you're about to hear on this project. This song is called Take the A Train.
Oh, yeah.
It's with Freddie Hubbard, Joe Henderson, Chick Corea, Stanley Clark on bass.
Yeah,
Lenny White. This is a hidden song, a project. Many of you have never heard it before. 1982. This is when Shaka decided she wanted to sing a jazz project and whipped it. I don't even know why I was in the dollar bin, but I played it for years and I still got the cassette. I mean, listen to that. That's vintage right there. At least around 82 it was.
Vintage now.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And she don't come into another minute and 50 seconds.
Man,
but
you better let Chick play. You got
yeah,
him.
you better.
Chick Corea, that is.
Yeah.
Seemed like he just let his hands fall and just sound good.
And Stanley's apparently doing the upright, doing the cello. Ooh. Listen to that. Oh. I played that Monday over next door at the funeral.
Uh-huh.
I just had to do something for McClurkin. And all the jazz greats just looked at me and said, boys, play. I was on cloud 10.
I imagine that.
Man, I was on cloud 10. Here she comes. Okay, maybe she's not. Come on in, girl. I ain't got time to wait for you, Shaka.
She's waiting to shock you.
She's ready to con me. That was she.
That's how she got her name.
Yep.
Shocking beauty.
She's here.
And she can con you out in it.
To find the quickest way to get to Harlem.
Harlem. I've been to Harlem. I've been to Spanish Harlem too, and there's amazing food over there, man. I'll be in New York next month. I can't wait to go. Them Their Eyes. Let's hear that one.
Get where you're going.
Okay.
No music like this.
You see what I'm saying? You just can't go wrong with this. Can't go wrong.
Won't you come? Can you imagine an altar call with this? By letter.
Yeah, right.
Baptism.
Spiritual
Christian experience.
That's it.
Won't you come?
Wow.
Just dance on down the aisle. One finger in the air.
What an altar call. Y'all don't go nowhere. We got Al Green coming up, Teddy Pendergrass, Missy Elliott, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, George Duke, Joe Sample, Chris Christopherson, Queen Latifah. Man, this next album's gonna be hot. We're gonna take a couple minutes for a break. Listen to Them Their Eyes by Shaka. Let her con you. So what's on the show?
I'm falling, no stalling, falling in a great big way for you. My heart is jumping. You started something with them their eyes. You better look out, little brown eyes, if you're wise. They sparkle, they bubble, gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. Ooh, baby, them their eyes.
Broadcasting all over the world at urbanbroadcastmedia.com. Delivering love and inspiration 24/7. This is UBM Praise.
Danny, sounds like you've accidentally invented a thermochemical energy source.
A scientific wonder becomes a nightmare.
Someone's walking around with enough explosive to turn the city into a pancake.
A power that could mark the beginning of the end for the $6 million man. Saturday, the fun starts when Nancy meets Francie, Sunshine's mom.
Actually, we live a very quiet life here. Oh, I love you. And what do you call this? Bad timing.
Then there's a fire at the fishes.
The empty house 2 doors down, it's on fire.
Could Victor be a firebug?
These children are under my supervision.
Go fish!
And Starsky and Hutch are set up by the mob. Right after Blansky's Beauties and Fish.
The following show is paid programming and does not necessarily express the views and opinions of Urban Broadcast Media and its subsidiaries. Thank you for listening to UBM Praise.
And now, our feature presentation.
Jones! Sir Walter 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 Jones!
Hey, you, singers, musicians, writers, and producers. Feel like your career is on a treadmill? Tune in to the Sir Walter Jones Show, and we have tips or the solution for you.
Shaka Khan.
Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Aretha Franklin.
The Rapping Duke. I used to hang out with the Rapping Duke here in Chicago. He lived in the south suburbs.
Oh, wow.
Really? Yeah, man. He was out there. The church boy, believe it or not.
I can believe it.
Yeah, he was a church boy, Kojic boy.
Oh, okay. See, a good wholesome Baptist boy wouldn't do that.
Nope, wouldn't do it. Yeah. We're going to Al Green.
Ow!
He wants to stay together.
Because he's tired of being alone.
He's tired. And
he wants some love and happiness.
He does. So, let's see if he can stay together, but stay away from the grits, dummy.
I said oatmeal, no!
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Listen to the chord changes in this song.
Mm-hmm.
No one would think to put these together. Now, that's common, what you just hear here. This is common change. It's not something you could just listen to and say, okay, I got this.
Yeah.
Right here is common. But right here, it's so different. Those 4 chords.
Yeah.
Those 5 chords.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make sense musically, but it works
You're right.
audibly.
You're right.
It's almost like a key change without being one.
Wow. Only you would pick that up.
I had to learn it. I'm like, huh?
Sing. And then he went to Love and Happiness. All you gotta do is just kick your heels or stomp your foot. How many times?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 times? 5? Was it 5 times?
It was either 4 or 5.
Okay, let's see.
Might be 3.
Turn it up. Let's
How
see.
many licks does it take to get this in a Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out.
You never know. It's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
5. Well, man, that organ, man.
Oh, classic.
I've been trying to get that sound on that B3 for a long time. The Sounds of Blackness recaptured it on one of their projects. This is great. Man,
it's got the percussion along with the right drum bar settings.
Yep. And I'm telling you, I've been looking for it. None But the Righteous. Al Green decided to put on his clergy collar, and he went quartet on us. quartet.
Yeah.
One man, quartet. Unitet.
Yeah, unitet.
I guess he
and
never.
And for those of us that grew up Baptist, we never knew that was actually the song.
Really?
We always thought it was "Take Me to the Water."
Okay, yeah, that's
what
true.
we say for baptism.
For the baptism, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then here's my big hit for Al Green. The Lord will make a way.
Oh yeah.
I said to myself, my soul.
This was his crossover coming out.
So. It sure was, man. Yeah, he said so. What? Don't worry.
And do you know he does gospel and soul at every one of his shows?
Is that right?
Yep.
You have to.
And he'll preach a sermon
in
his show. And he may go from a sermon to love and happiness or let's stay together. And then talk about sex, dude. The Lord will make a way somehow. You ain't too old. The Lord will make a way somehow.
Ain't that something? What a
let's stay together.
Them folk leave there confused.
They sure do.
They like, what? Well, it sure felt good.
You go from none but the righteous to take me to the river.
Now we're going to the teddy bear, y'all. Y'all like, well, what a teddy bear do to progress? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Teddy Pendergrass, he said something about, you're my latest. You're my greatest. Imperating. Teddy, you know, was a man who got on stage and, well, if you
a lot of men left that concert anxious and happy.
They left there just paying Teddy their tithes and offerings.
Yeah, so thank Teddy. Thank you, Teddy.
Thank you, Teddy. Thank you. Thank you, Teddy. I got 5 children because of you, Teddy. Thank you.
I'm not sure if 2 of them
right,
but I know she went to your show.
I know she went to your show. I don't even know where them kids is. I ain't seen them in 10 years. But thank you, Teddy. I knew my wife at least 5 times. And
every time he came to town, I got tickets. Every time. She was a different person.
Yes, sir.
I just put the album cover on my face.
I can't do it with this boy. I'm
gonna pray for you.
Thank you. Can you got to fast? Can you fast? We're going to When Somebody Loves You Back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's so good.
Yeah, it is, because you don't know about just being bored.
No, I mean, I don't want to be in this thing by myself.
Come on, do something, move.
You know what I'm saying? This is not unisex. It's not like the restrooms I go to.
Oh no.
It's not unisex.
He's crazy, y'all.
You're such a bad influence.
Just blame me. I'm an excuse, right? Okay.
Everybody's changing their sex, might as well. All these trans.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're right.
You went way back there, Ally McBeal.
Ally McBeal. Okay.
That ain't even on Me TV.
Not even Me TV. And then Teddy wanted to save on his electricity bill.
Turn out the lights.
So he told you, turn off the lights.
And he used his authority too.
Yes, he did.
Turn them off!
Yeah, he did.
Don't be fighting with me. I said, turn them off.
Turn them off. Now light a candle.
Yeah, you can't light
them candles are cheap. Have you seen my ComEd bill yet?
Candles ain't cheap no more.
No, they ain't.
Especially them
not them scented candles. Good Lord. I
better
can't
get you some of that Indian spray and be happy. Turn on the stove,
and get carbon monoxide white.
Crack a window, you good.
Yeah. Now, Teddy had an accident. He's wheelchair bound. Was so sad. And I'll never forget this song. This song here, if you look at the video, you see where he's going through his neighborhood. Well, he's at a basketball court in the chair. It was just so sad. and the camera is going through his neighborhood, and it shows his church, it shows the neighborhood store and church and stuff like that. And I think it looks like it shows the hospital. But you hear how he's talking about, in my time, I did all these things. Shortly after this, he's gone. Tater was dead.
Yeah, he did a few plays. I've seen some good plays. He did a song with that was Whitney Houston.
Was it?
I'll touch you.
Yeah,
you,
yeah. Was it after this?
Woman.
Was it when he was in the chair?
Yeah, he was in the chair.
Yeah, okay.
Because his chair had these. When you see him perform, they they had these bars on it.
The bars, right?
Because he would pull up on them so he could stretch his, so he could hit the notes.
Yeah.
Because you have to bear down to hit Teddy Pendergrass notes.
Yeah, yeah. Just beautiful. I'm gonna have to use this as an outro. I mean, that's just a beautiful song. I want y'all to pay attention to it. We're going to Missy Elliott, the wild woman. Sometimes you watch her videos and you just want to go on your knees and pray and fast that the Antichrist don't show up. But this is the song that y'all know her for. This is she's getting her freak on.
Oh,
yeah, she I can't play too much of this, but for those of you who don't know Missy Elliott, you know her by this song here. Yeah, and notice how a lot of theirs, you see what I'm saying? So just straight demonic.
No, that's Indian. That's from India. Arabia. That's just a language, man. That's all, Catfish?
Demonic.
Catfish?
Where the oil?
The catfish?
What
type gas? What kind gas?
You got gas?
No, what kind gas?
Okay,
gas. What kind gas? Oh, you don't got no car. You understand? You don't go buy no gas.
Lord have mercy. And then Karen Clark Sheard walked in and said, Missy, I want you to produce.
That was crazy.
Yeah. They did a song called Go Ahead. Matter of fact, Missy produced a couple of the songs on that whole project. And here comes the controversy. We've done shows like this. The secular influence on gospel, the gospel music and the gospel artists. And made you wonder.
I don't think it was as effective.
What?
At least, in my opinion, in the pinnacle points and times when God does impact one's life, sinner or saint.
Yep.
This ain't the type of music they listen to.
No, it's not. It really isn't. They will not.
I see it as an excuse. And being a creative person, a musician, at one time I was an advocate for it, but now going through some mourning, I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yep. So you telling me you don't love God?
I love God.
You don't love God?
I love God.
Oh, okay.
But that don't make me want to love on him. Oh. That make me want to call her God. Come here, God.
Okay. Let's go to
God. Woo, God. Yeah, God. Yes, Lord.
Can you mute his mic, please? Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, y'all. 1968. I was just a little boy.
Somewhere over her nose.
Somewhere over her nose.
68, she had a nose.
She had a nose. Hey, that's where my exes live. Stop. Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells. Somewhere.
Tree.
The young Patty. When she wasn't going through all them hot flashes that she do today. She keep having hot flashes. Poor thing. I tell you one thing, she put on an amazing show though. If you go see it in concert, yeah.
And somebody always get hit with some shoes.
Somebody will. Her and Maddie Moss Clark must be related.
Yes. One kicks and the other one throws.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I want to do a feast thing. Yeah. She's older eaters.
Oh no.
Overeaters. LaBelle's 1975 in walked those ladies of the night. Those dominatrix girls. Lady Marmalades. That was a dog, wasn't it? Marmalade?
Marmalade is a...
Oh, that Marmaduke. Which one?
Marmaduke is a dog. Marmalade is like a jelly.
A jelly?
Yeah, you put on food.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's...
Yeah.
And it ain't jelly. So
it ain't jelly?
If it ain't jelly, it ain't jam. It's marmalade. That means she's about 500 pounds.
Hey, Joe.
You want to give it a go?
No.
Where am I put it? Oh, well.
Yep. Album is back. And then Patty gets saved for at least an album. Walk Around Heaven. You gonna walk around heaven.
Now, I got a question. We can discuss this on Theology Thursday, Fireside Friday, but a kid asked me once years ago, and I never had an answer for him. After hearing this song, I said, Pastor Carter, why would we walk around heaven if we have wings? I said, you get tired of flying. I didn't know what to tell a kid.
Get tired of flying.
The human side of us is used to walking.
That's right.
Some people are afraid of heights. I don't know.
Can you imagine an angel afraid of heights?
Right.
It's like a pigeon saying, it's too high up here. Yeah. Can you imagine? Eagle talking about some, woo, man, I get to come down.
Right.
I got a headache. I got eagle with vertigo. Oh my Lord!
An eagle with vertigo is a chicken.
A turkey.
A turkey. Is a chicken too small.
We're going to Gladys, y'all.
Oh yeah.
My sweetheart, my fifth wife removed. Gladys Knight. She said something. I heard it through the grapevine.
Now, was that the length of the flavor?
That was 1967. I was still on breast milk, but I was here. She heard it.
Jesus Christ.
I can't.
You just did.
We're going back to Georgia. It was after 11:59 p.m. And so she wanted to grab a midnight train. She wasn't going through Savannah. I just want y'all to know that again.
She was just cheap.
She wasn't going to Savannah. She was going to ATL on the red eye. L.A., huh? What?
See, it was too much.
Well, man.
He couldn't pay it. He couldn't pay it.
He's come to
know. And then what Gladys did, because she did three things. She did her soul, and then she went over and did some jazz. Someone to Watch Over Me, which is a wonderful song, I believe written by those Gershwin boys, Ira and George. I think Ira did the lyrics and George did the playing. But this is a wonderful ballad from the jazz world.
She does a wonderful rendition of Coming Sunday on here too.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a somebody I'm longing to see.
That's not fair.
I hope that he
turn it off.
turns out to be.
That's supposed to be jazz and smooth, but she making it sound all Teddy Pendergrass.
I'm loving it.
I know you are.
Yes. So Gladys can sing Mary Had a Little Lamb, and I'm gonna lay prostrate.
I ain't gonna ask on your side, right?
Yep, on my side. Yes, I am. And then she sings a song called Good Morning, Heavenly Father. Then she went gospel. She went from soul to jazz to gospel, trying to find a way, trying to please everybody. You know what Paul says? I'm all things.
I became all things to all men that I might win some.
Yeah, well, she won me on all three. Good morning, Heavenly Father. Good morning, darling.
See, we were fortunate enough to live through an era of such distinct voices.
Yeah.
I don't hear anybody with a voice like that.
No, not today.
Eleanor Hampton as close as I know.
Eleanor, wow. Yeah, I agree with that.
You know.
Yeah.
Aretha.
Sure. Eleanor Hampton, he called your name out, girl. That means you got to be on the show.
Yeah, we'd love to have her.
I would too.
On the show, that is.
On the show.
Either way, whatever, Lord. Any way you bless me, I'll be satisfied.
Nope. Nope, not going there. Here's a song called "I Am a Child of God." Now, I want y'all to listen to this song here, because we sure need it right now. Now let's play it. I want you to hear what she does.
And he has sent me here.
It's got a Thomas Woodfield slash Armstrong.
With parents
Vanessa. Okay.
And dear, lead me, guide me, walk beside me, help me find a way, teach me your.
You hear that? That's Woodfield chord, man.
Yeah.
To live with him someday.
Now watch where she takes you.
I've never heard this one.
I didn't either. See what I'm saying? Oh, she went there. I told you to
sing that song.
I told you. Gladys, I love you, girl. You might be my grandmama, but I love you. I'm in love with my grandmama.
Almost has some Fred Hammond background.
Yes.
In fact, I would have loved to have heard commission sing background behind her to give it the Pips effect. If that makes sense.
This going to regular rotation, y'all.
Yeah,
this is beautiful.
That need to.
Hear that?
That sound like commission.
That's it, man.
And I would have loved for them to have been the background.
Yeah,
so
that would have
like Gladys Knight and the Pips, because you always say behind male background, in front of male background singers.
That's just beautiful. I just didn't want it to end. I didn't want it to end. I didn't want it to end. Okay. Let me compose myself again.
Yeah.
We're going to the Duke of Earl, George Duke.
Rest in peace.
1978, he's got this piano, what he called a dookie stick. I had one of those. Well, at least I held it in my hand for about 5 minutes.
Was that when you was chasing the girls down the street?
Yes, yeah.
I'm gonna put it on you.
Yep. That's it. That's the dookie stick, and that thing right there, Cornell Thickpen.
Yes.
Played.
Oh my God.
And goodness.
I've seen him do it, man.
Yeah, ridiculous.
It's amazing how he revolutionized another genre of jazz and funk.
Jazz and funk, absolutely. And we thought it was almost over because this is 78.
Yeah.
And he just said, and we ain't done. For many years, I thought it was too. I thought it was Bootsy, and I thought a little bit of the other George Clinton. Then you got Reach For It, 1977, the year before. And he stayed true to his funktodom.
Especially this.
Absolutely. I interviewed Michael Manson the other day.
Okay.
Who played bass for George for a while.
Yes, he's here.
George Duke is gone. He's gone, but Michael speaks well of him, and Michael's staying true to the funk. And every time Michael does something, it's whether he in church or what, he gonna funk it out. That's him. If y'all could just see the camera. But then what George did was he went from that funk and he did this R&B soul song here, which was a major crossover hit.
And it's display his versatility because
it did.
You knew him for funk, but you didn't know how fast a jazz keyboard he was.
And vocals.
Yes. I think I'm the only keyboard player that can't sing.
Yeah, in the world, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, I know can song. Everybody was playing this in church during the offering, or when the
Yep.
preacher was talking soft.
Every
cat
Yep.
trying to play those chords.
Mm-hmm. The old ladies didn't know what was going on. They were just bobbing and weaving. They were like, "Oh, that's so praise
Glory
him,
to God.
praise him, son,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah."
Some good prayer music, bro. Can you make a
Can you make a tape? Make a tape. Sure.
That just puts me in my place. Stirs my narrative. I said, it's George Duke. What?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going to Joe Sample. Nobody can sample but sample.
He ain't
Spellbound.
been sampled yet.
He ain't sampled. He's the real deal.
Yeah, he was a crusader.
Yes, he was. He was a crusader. I love it. For those of you who don't understand what he just said, go to YouTube. Spellbound, 1989. We're going to break on that one. Marcus Miller on bass. Lenny Castro percussions. Omar Hakim on drums. You know, if you got Hakim in your name, you know you playing.
Yes, sir.
Hakim. This Spellbound project is, to me, probably one of the best albums of all of the 1900 he's done. This project is number one to me. Amazing. He had an amazing way of taking two notes and crushing them together.
Yes.
It's the
dissonance dissipated
yep. Mm-hmm.
in his playing.
That's what he did.
He forced dissonance to dissipate.
Yes, he did. He forced dissonance to dissipate. Woo! Boy, I had to preach, boy.
Yes, he did.
Get on my nerves.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yeah. We lost two greats. Just of what seemed like a year apart. George and Joe.
Yeah, if that.
A few months seemed like. Y'all listen to this. Matter of fact, let
all of them have played on somebody's gospel album.
Yeah, let Hathaway be the break. Ooh. Joe Sample, let Hathaway. They're doing Street Life, which was done originally by what's her name? Crawford.
With the Crusaders.
Mm-hmm. Let them tease you with that. And if you've never heard the Joe Sample and Layla Hathaway project, you don't know what. I'm telling you, you don't know. I don't know who you are.
Because I got to go to the store and get that.
Dude, that project right there, I've never heard a collaboration like that before in jazz and in soul like Layla did. Go to YouTube, listen to all of it. It is an amazing project. Go to break. We got 30 more minutes and we gonna hit it.
That Joe Sample on the Andre Crouch. Jesus is.
Oh, we going there. We going there. So the Jones Show.
Street lights.
on to urbanbroadcastmedia.com and check out the many services Urban Broadcast Media provides. Whether it's social media, video production, radio broadcasting, or audio recording, we got you covered.
Mr. Cow.
Yes?
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I don't know. I always end up biting. Ask Mr. Fox, for he's much cleverer than I.
Mr. Fox, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Why don't you ask Mr. Turtle, for he's been around a lot longer than I. Me? I bite.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl, for he is the wisest of us all.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Yes! 3.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
Hey, this is Julie Norwood with 60 seconds of cool inspiration for your day. Dogs are said to be man's best friend. Dogs are loyal. Dogs are instinctive. Dogs can enrich your life, and dogs can teach you life lessons. Ladies, if you want to bedazzle your husband, greet him with as much enthusiasm as a dog does when his master comes home. Gentlemen, be as loyal to your wife as a dog is to his owner. That no matter how long the wait, you'll find the dog waiting. Dogs forgive. They don't keep score. And when you didn't have time to take the dog for a walk, it doesn't remember it the next time. Instead, it just lives in the moment. Oh yeah, and dogs play every day. The 16th century phrase, "it's a dog's life," in this sense, appears to have positive validity. Truly, life will be a kinder place when we learn from dogs what matters most. That's 60 seconds of cool inspiration with Julie Norwood. For more inspiration, check out my webpage, julienorwood.com. God loves you, and He has an awesome plan for your life.
The following show is paid programming and does not necessarily express the views and opinions of Urban Broadcast Media and its subsidiaries. Thank you for listening to UBM Praise.
Hey you, singers, musicians, writers, and producers. Feel like your career is on a treadmill? Tune in to the Sir Walter Jones Show, and we have tips or the solution for you.
Welcome back. That was Joe Sample, Lily Hathaway, Street Life. Go there and buy it. We're going to continue with some Joe Sample because many of you don't know, he was a pianist, of course, had many albums during the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I think I had all of them. But then, behind the curtains, those of you who were in gospel didn't know that you were listening to some of the samples of Joe. No pun intended. Yeah. This one here is from my other wife, sixth wife removed, Crystal Merton, with Andre Crouch and Joe Sample. This one is called Jesus Come Lay Your Head on Me. Believe it or not, another Joe Sample.
Oh yeah.
Situation.
And nobody else like you.
Nobody.
Piano solo at the end.
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
I'm sorry.
You got, I think Donna Lawrence redid this. Yeah. I actually like the way he did it. Believe it or not, he slowed it down and made it more choral. But this is Crystal Merton and that woman there. Lord have mercy. Bless my soul. Sing.
Another unique sound.
Yes. And if you listen really close, you hear Joe's chords.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Joe loved that electric. That sometimes you have Fender Rhodes, sometimes you have that electric piano sound.
Electric grand.
Yeah, electric grand. And we can't forget Andre Crouch's "Nobody Else Like You," as Alvin did, like the vice president did to Obama.
Talk too fast, huh? You put me out there, man.
Put me out there, man. Put me out there. And you don't
I don't see your notes.
Right. You have to go to the end of the song, of course, to hear the excellency of Joe Sample as Andre gives it to him.
His dexterity.
His dexterity is amazing.
Impeccable.
Yeah.
We slip on notes when we do whatever, but his are so clean.
It's very clean. I've never heard Joe make a mistake.
Right.
Even on purpose. He can't even make one on purpose.
Right.
You can't do it. Because at the end of the song, Andre said, "Play Joe."
Play though. How you gonna have a lisp with the letter J? Play though.
Don't nobody talk about Andre Crouch. Don't do it. That's my man right there. Yeah.
Nobody else like you. Him and James Cleveland with them lisps.
You in the car. Maybe you at home. Said Marilyn has a question. Says, so Walter, how do you think the church interpreted Al Green's back and forth music career? 1 minute on the right, the next minute on the left. Al didn't seem to mind. Can you answer that, Albert?
I can't speak for the church, but I know his concerts be full. So I guess, and a lot of church folks still go.
Yes, they do.
But yeah. I don't think he gets. He's not preaching in many circuits like some preachers are. So his career is basically music. So I guess they don't mind the music part, but I don't think they would respect, or I should say, want to hear him preach. Even though he has a church in Memphis.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. They don't.
That's like DJ Rogers and so many others.
Oh, that's true. I mean, I look at Walter Hawkins, who was a pastor, bishop, but rarely do you hear tapes of videos of him.
And one is because they expect him to hoop and be as energetic a preacher as he is a singer.
Absolutely.
And he's a very docile teacher.
Yep. There you go.
And the people want what they want.
What they want. You go to Chris Stofferson. I only have one file here called "Why Me," which was a hit back in I think it was the 70s there. But tell us about Chris.
Chris Christopherson is a country western singer turned actor who plays the villain all the time in most movies.
He does.
But he wrote two of the most popular black solos. I mean, solos in the black church, not black solos, because he's a white guy. I Don't Know About Tomorrow.
Wow.
And He Looked Beyond My Faults. Not He Looked Beyond My Faults, but One Day at a Time. One day at a time.
Sorry. Don't do that.
And He Looked Beyond My Faults is Dottie Rambo.
Yeah, that Dottie.
Which she stole from old Danny Boy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. But Chris Christopherson always played the bad guy. Even in The Hulk.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. He was...
That's right. He was... What did he play in The Hulk?
He was the father.
Was he the father?
No, that was Nick Nolte. I'm sorry. I confused him.
Wow, that's right. Nick Nolte.
But they look alike to me. Yeah. They look alike to me.
Now y'all got to tell them which Hulk though, because
the Hulk, not the Incredible Hulk. Hulk, not the Bill Bixby TV series,
right?
But the first Marvel installment of it, which was Long and Bone.
Yes, Lord.
Country, but it's funny. Country artists don't have no problem saying Jesus.
Not a problem
in any song. They don't say Jesus and beer in the same lyrics.
They sure will. That's right. Because they said, if there ain't no Morgan Davis in heaven, I don't want to go. Yep, they love them some Jesus and NASCAR. Hey, let's go to Queen Latifah. This is the song called "Come Into My House," which Queen Latifah is known as the rapper. 1990s, early 90s. Okay. Back in the 90s, this was the introduction of what they call New Jack Swing, or whatever you call it. Okay,
she swang.
She
set it off.
She said, no pun intended, but she set it off. This is the queen that we knew when we were young. And then she got a song called "Ladies First" with featuring Moni Love. House music always.
I don't think I've ever heard her songs.
Really?
Except for the Living Single soundtrack.
You're ahead of me.
Oh, sorry.
This was that sound in the 90s. This was in living color. And they were in the what's the dancers that would come on in living color at the beginning? They called them the
Fly chick.
The fly girls. Yeah, and they introduced two girls that became well known.
Yeah, J-Lo
and what's her name?
Rosie Perez. She was the choreographer.
That's right. And the brother was the DJ.
Yeah, SW1 was Sean.
Yeah, Sean. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Damon.
Yeah, Damon. That's right.
Keenan.
Yeah.
Oh, Kim wins.
Kim.
Oh, that wonderful rendition of When the Saints Go Marching In.
Yeah, go Kim.
And from I'm gonna get you sucker.
Yeah.
She laying in the floor.
And then go to Just Another Day. This is when you began to hear Queen Latifah actually try and sing. You start hearing her saying, you know what, I do have a voice. She's still in her rap career.
They call your name, Dion. Dion.
And then came the hit series called Living Single. The theme song came on, and you knew, yeah, Queen could do that and that.
Who was that girl dancing on that intro?
Yeah.
Oh,
really?
Okay.
What's her name? Big Lass.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever that is.
Right.
Videos. Okay.
Oh.
Ain't that
she
something?
Can dance.
She can jam. Yeah.
She must have been ugly because they didn't show her face.
They show her silhouette.
Okay. It depends on what you was looking at, Dion.
Yeah. he was. Dion was silhouette.
I can't see nobody not showing their face
because he was silhouette.
Hey, he's good to you.
And then she did some jazz stuff. Moody's Mood for Love. I thought she was very daring to do this.
Yes,
because you don't mess with this one.
Right, you can't do this kind of music.
No,
and not have skill set.
No. She took a chance. I give her a B- on this.
You're more gracious than I am.
Yeah. I give her B- because of her efforts. I know it's A for effort, but not in the Sir Walter Jones world.
You are the soul who snaps my control. Such a funny thing, but every time you're near me, I never can behave. You give me a smile and then I'm wrapped up in your magic. Music's all around me. Crazy music that keeps calling me so very close to you.
Yeah. And these are our artists for today, and there's so many others. So many others out there who made that transition, that crossover. I don't know if you can think of any others outside of your big head of yours. Simply Beautiful.
Okay.
Queen did.
We forgot Elvis Presley.
Elvis. Well, that's true. He went from rock and roll to doing a lot of
gospel. Yeah,
gospel. That's right. I had that kind of touch of country in him.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's from Tupelo, Mississippi. Can't help it.
Yeah, you can't help it. That's that hanging around the Delta. Yeah. No, yeah. No, that's definitely it. And a lot of these, again, some of these artists started off early in life, and here they are still today, able to recreate themselves.
Yes.
And produce and create songs for even the millenniums and the Generation Z. Now, you got somebody like Mary who tried, not Mary, but more so Erica Campbell, who did the I Love You God, which I think when you get a certain age, stop it.
Yeah. You're too old.
You're too old.
It should be too old for certain trendy things.
Yes.
I have a problem when I see my peers walking around with their pants sagging.
Yeah.
I call
That's
man,
a problem.
we almost 50. We 50 years old.
Yeah.
We 50 years old. You wearing boxers. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Pull it up. That should be. You supposed to be setting the example.
Yeah.
Not following suit. I mean,
put on a suit.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I just can't see myself 50 years old singing this. Why? Well,
if I don't know yet, I ain't saying it's too late.
Right. And there are some things that some artists have done. They thought that they can go and cross over to another genre, and they just screwed it up.
I must say, in the latter part of Michael Jackson's career, he started letting these young trendy producers produce him.
Yeah.
And it didn't work for him.
Sure.
And, of course, he sold albums better than many, but they thought it was a failure because he didn't sell at the rate or the level he should have. Because his fans did not get what they were looking for.
Yeah. Right.
Even now, let's take a person like Stevie Wonder, who has crossed many genres in his music.
Sure.
But it's still true to him.
Yep. It really is.
And he always has a gospel song on every album.
Sure.
Ooh, we should try to pull all the gospel songs Stevie Wonder's done on his albums.
Yeah. Well,
Love's Anita, Love Today, Have a Talk with God. Oh God, I gotta think of the other. I got him.
We doing the effect. It's gonna take me 2 days to put it together, but we're going there with Stevie.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to shoot that to Dion the night before,
right?
That's gonna take us forever.
Because we can't see our way through that one.
No, there's no way we can see.
Because he's blind.
Yeah. You see.
That was wrong, but it was fun.
that. It took him 2 hours to get the one that's finally hit home. Yeah.
Now she ain't versatile here to me.
Well, to me,
she tries.
I think she nailed it with the classical feel on this and a couple other songs.
That ain't her.
No, that's her.
Them overdubs, man. She can't play
that's
nothing.
her. I've seen her literally do this on stage. So
that ain't her. You got to look beyond it and see they got this guy in the corner. I saw it. The camera light flash. He back there like this. You can't see him. I saw him. She's a pretty face. She's a modern day Milli Vanilli. And it was proven at Whitney's funeral.
Yeah.
Angel! And then Stevie comes behind her. Like, oh, that's a real piano.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You just blew my ears out.
My bad.
You were so
holla glory.
You so loud, knocked her piano out of tune.
Yeah,
her piano turned into a saxophone.
She fell on the pitch bend.
Lord, she fell on the pitch bend. Yeah, he back.
Yes,
he been sitting somewhere down. Well, he isn't. I got to get out of here, y'all. This has been another great show. Thanks to Alvin Carter. And it is women's work for sure. It's women's work. Versatility and songwriting. This is the crossover effect. Go ahead and share it with all your friends, neighbors, policemen. If you're not black, because if you approach police and you're black,
the advantages to being versatile is you broaden your fan base.
You do,
and you give longevity to your career.
You really
whether
do.
as a writer or performer.
And know your lane. There's a woman by the name of Carrie Cantrell. She's gone now, but she would always say, "Stay in your lane." Know your ability to, do what you do, and if you're gonna cross over to somebody else's lane, you better be good at it.
Yeah,
or they're gonna laugh you back. Yeah, at least. Because I remember writing a song, and I wanted it to be a Spanish song, so I had somebody who spoke Spanish to
translate it.
Okay, and I think it's transcribed if you're writing it. And then the Spanish people heard it, and they said, "This is some mess," because they said we don't talk like that.
See,
neither do they sing that way.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to realize, Walter, stay in your lane. Just because it sounds great in gospel don't mean it sounds great over there in Spain. Okay, at least in their language. And there are a lot of people who try and do that, and we think they sound good.
Oh man, this is one of his pinnacle songs.
Yeah, it is.
I believe he knew he was leaving here when he finished that album.
Telling you. Yes. I'm telling you, it's like, how do you do an album like this and not know that time is short? All right, I'm gonna do that outro. I think I called it In My Time. Teddy Pendergrass.
And he's very versatile. Thomas Field.
Yeah, he is. Well, we did that show last week.
Yeah.
Go there and I tried. I waited. I tried to wait.
I ain't mad at you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, man.
Do what Jesus said. That did. I understand.
Tomorrow we're doing the interpretation of dreams and visions. We'll have Michael Thurston on, and we're talking about dreams and visions. How do you interpret it? If you see a cow on the roof and a snake in the grass, and a boy with one shoe on,
and a fork stuck in a pile of spaghetti.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah. What does that mean? We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you Facebook. Thank you Dion, and thank you Alvin C. Carter.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be back at home. It's so good to be here.
Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, y'all. Love you. Samoa Jones Show.
You've been listening to the Sir Walter Jones Radio Show, where he provides you with a biblical perspective for your everyday life. Stay connected to Sir Walter Jones by visiting him online at www.sirwalterjones.com or on Facebook at www.facebook.com/The Sir Walter Jones Show. Stay tuned until next time with the Sir Walter Jones Show with Sir Walter Jones.
If you can't find any work, I'll put in a good word for you at my job, man. You ain't got no job, man! Yeah, one more time. Randy Watson, how about it?
You know I'm no beginner. My heart's been to the wall. I'm a tried and true romantic who's seen and done it all. And when you walked into my life, suddenly I knew all the love I had inside was leading me to you. In my time, lived in love so much, and through each high and low, I let my heart be touched. In my time, there isn't much I miss. I've seen love come and go, but heaven knows I've never loved like this. In my time, after all that I've been through, I'm in love with you. I've won some and I've lost some, but us dreamers don't complain. We keep reaching out for passion, no matter what the pain. When I looked into your eyes, it all fell into place. I found what I was searching for, shining in your face. In my time, I lived in love so much, and through each high and low, I let my heart be touched. In my time, there isn't much I miss. I've seen love come and go, but heaven knows I've never loved like this. In my time, after all that I've been through, I'm in love with you. In my time, I lived in love so much, through each high and low, I let my heart be touched. In my time, there isn't much I miss. I've seen love come and go, but heaven knows I've never loved like this. In my time, After all that I've been through, I'm in love.